What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So I just wanted to quickly make a short video on the PlayStation Plus lineup for this month, because the thing is that, ever since the PS4 came out, I was not really happy with all the games we've been getting through the service. I think if I really had to make a list out of all the games that I actually played, out of the ones that we all got for free on the PS4, I'd say the list would be pretty small, probably consisting of maybe about 5 games or so. If I think back, Resogun would probably be the best game we've gotten so far, and that's the one that came in the very first month when the PlayStation 4 actually came out. That was a game I really enjoyed, but that was pretty much all there was to it. Like, it's not like we've been getting any real AAA titles or games that were worth playing, to be honest. And so my kind of like faith was going down constantly, and I kept thinking, is this ever gonna get better? Like, now that everybody has to pay for PlayStation Plus because everybody wants to play multiplayer on the PS4, does Sony still have an incentive to give people games that are actually AAA games? And I'm not hating on indie games or whatever, but it's just that there's something about them that is less exciting than an actual AAA game. And of course it also has to do with the price, when indie game usually costs around $10 to $15/euros. A full-blown AAA title is usually around 60, so that's also definitely something that comes into play. Now, I checked the PlayStation Plus lineup for this month, especially for the PS4, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. Not only did we get last month, we got Rogue Legacy and Transistor, which are still indie games, but nonetheless, they are sort of like on top of the list, right? Those are the actual indie games that people are excited about, and that were actually top-selling titles, I think, at the same time. Like, if we get indie games, that's not a problem to me, as long as it's like the best indie games out there, and it's not just a crappy one that nobody really cares about. Like, that's really the problem I have. But looking at this month, I think we are really getting some awesome games. First of all, we're getting Oddworld Apes Odyssey, which is a remake of one of the real classics that I personally haven't played, but I hear that many people are excited about it and think that's a really good game, so that's all in all a very good thing. Then there is Valiant Hearts. Now, I myself already had it, but I think in general, you all need to download this game. It's made by Ubisoft, by one of their smaller teams, I think. It's about, of course, the very first World War, and it's just like the game screams production value, I think, and it's very well made. I myself have not beaten it yet. I'm halfway through the game, but nonetheless, I had an amazing time playing it, and I'm definitely gonna beat it, sometime soon. That game, I'd highly recommend you to play it. But then one that I was actually super surprised about is that we got Oli Oli 2. Now, this may not be a game that is really for everyone, and that many of you will have been looking forward to, but for me myself, the first Oli Oli kind of came as a real big surprise when I played it on my Vita, because I remember watching the first trailer thinking it looked like absolute crap, and I'm talking about the first Oli Oli, right? Like, the art style for that game was really not that great, and all in all, where I was a big fan of these AAA skateboarding games like Skate and Tony Hawk, when I watched the trailer for Oli Oli, I was not excited for it at all and thought that the game actually looked kind of crap, until I played it, because it was only €8, and I was heavily surprised because the game was so much fun to play. And now with Oli Oli, I was actually gonna buy this game, the sequel to Oli Oli, and now hearing about it being free on PlayStation Plus, I immediately downloaded it today. It's actually also the day it came out, so that's a great thing about it. And I've been playing it for a couple of hours now. I'm absolutely hooked. Like, they improved on literally every single thing, including the art style. It looks so much better now. And in general, I think PlayStation Plus is really improving at the moment. We still gotta wait till we'll actually get to see those big AAA titles. It's still indie games as of this moment, except for maybe Valiant Hearts, which is kind of like a small game at the same time though. But my faith is just gradually being restored, and I think we're gonna get some amazing titles in the future. I would hope so. I'm still waiting for games like Neck to be free with PlayStation Plus. That would be great for sure. But with that being said, let me know what you think about the PlayStation Plus lineup of this month, and do you think it's gradually getting better like I do? Now, with that being said, I would like to thank you a lot for watching, and hope to see you again next time.